Hello, I'm Ray.
And I'm Jenny.
And what we're talking about today is we decided to do 12 games of Christmas. Now, this is a bit weirder because we're both educators. So 12 days, really it's the games we're getting through over the break. That's what it is. Though really that's like 12 days. So, we went through, figured out which games we don't normally play because we don't want to set them up. Or we haven't played them in a while because we just forgot about them. Or really games that I just want to play.
Well, and they're games that a lot of them take a longer amount of time, and it's hard for us at the end of it to get through them. Even on the weekend, we got 50 million things to do, so.
All right. I love this game. We've had it for a little while. We've played it several times, and it's just fun. It's not exceptionally long. It's maybe an hour. The setup is actually not that bad, but it takes more thought sometimes. So a little bit more well-rested. So that's Rurik, Dawn of Kiev. It's got a really cool bidding mechanism.
That actually works two-player.
That works two-player. And then it's dudes on a map, smack you upside the head with a stick. So.
And it's Russian history, which makes it cool.
Yeah. That's a...
This is Freedom, the Underground Railroad, and it's a co-op. Works really well, but again, a little bit longer to play, usually an hour to 2 hour, and requires thought. It also, for me, I very much get into the theme of it and really feel for those poor cubes getting sent back south. So, definitely one of those games that I need to be fully charged to play, but well worth the time, and looking forward to playing with Frank.
Yep. Outer Rim. I like pickup delivery. She does not like pickup and delivery.
We've discovered that. Why don't we have any pickup and delivery games? Because Jenny doesn't like pickup and
We
delivery.
have two now.
Yep.
But this is the longer one. We got Tahiti and we have Outer Rim. I love Outer Rim. It actually does feel like Star Wars, more along the lines of the ancillary stuff where you're gun running and going through. I like it. It's a lot of fun. It's a blast. So I want to get it back to the table. It is about, with 2 players, hour to an hour and a half. Setup's a little bit longer. The setup really catches me more than anything. Got to get everything organized.
This is Wingspan, which I love, but again, just haven't got to the table. We have the first expansion for it, and we haven't got that played yet, so I want to get it played over break, and I'm looking forward to doing that. But I love all the different birds and seeing what can happen to them. So definitely this is one of the ones I'm really looking forward to playing.
That one's a bit shorter and easier to set up. We haven't had it that long. We played friends' copies, and we finally bit the bullet and bought it, and we need to get it back.
August.
Yep. Islebound. Red Raven Games and Ryan Lockett, great guy. Well, I haven't met him, but great game designer. One of the key things about it is his small games I love. I play them all the time. This is one of the larger games that I really enjoy, but it has more complications. Now this says 90 minutes, so hour and a half. Probably about right. The setup's not too bad, but it's just you gotta be moving around, and there's a number of parts. So I'm looking forward to playing this one again. This is probably one of my favorite of his.
We haven't had the best of luck with his large games, but we really like that one. It works really well 2-player, and it's actually faster 2-player.
And that's probably key thing of his other games too.
Yeah. This one, we just recently got Cleopatra and the Society of Architects. We got to play once, but I want to get it to the table again. It's only about an hour, but it's a big, massive game. It looks really cool on the table when it's done. And I want to get it back to the table. Now that, it seems like that first play, you just don't quite get everything. So one of my goals is to get this back to the table. But definitely, there's a lot of pieces, and it builds really big, so it takes a while to set up and clean up.
Yep.
And the box is massive.
I just haven't got this played in a while. Lovelace and Babbage. It's a puzzle game. I finally figured out what to call it. It's been on like 3 lists, and I didn't know, because it's like, you write stuff down. It's a puzzle game where you're trying to take values in operations, times, addition, subtraction, And what you want to do is get a certain value with the cards and the tokens that are out there so that you can get a card. It's really neat. And you start with a value and you move around. I think this is a really fun puzzle game. Short, sweet, and I just want to get it to the table.
This is Libris, which is like you're building a library, and I bought this, was super excited about it. I played it once or twice and just haven't got back to the table, and I'm like, did I like it because I was super excited about the library theme, or did I actually like the game? So I really want to get it back to the table and kind of remember what I liked about it, or was it just the libraries, books, which is unfortunately something that I can totally fall into. It's only about a 45-minute game. It's just one of those that hasn't got back to the table that I really want to get back to the table and see what I think of it. I did not like this game.
Champions of Midgard. She did not like it.
It was boring. And I know everyone's going to eat me up, but it was boring. He says it's better with more players, but at 2 players, it was boring. Never got to anything exciting.
She's mad, so I'm picking this just to piss her off. No.
Supposedly the expansion is going to make it better.
I liked it. I liked it with 3 players. I didn't mind it with 2. I give her, it was a little bit less oomph at 2, but I've heard that the expansions, which we have, improve the 2-player, but I just want to play it again. I enjoyed it, and she's stuck with it because I have to play farm games.
I like farm games. This is what he means by farm games. Fields of green. I really like this. You're building your little farm, and it just satisfies something in me to build all my little different fields. I love all the different fields. I think the artwork is sweet to look at. There's nothing special about it, but I like, ooh, there's your ducks. And I like the different choices, and it works pretty good 2-player. It's a table hog.
Oh yeah.
It's a huge table hog, but not that hard. We actually played this tonight, so we got to start on our 12 games of Christmas.
That one's fun. Okay. Takes a while. Takes a while to set up. Takes a while to put it away. Takes a while to play it, and I love it. War of the Ring. I know we get it played roughly once a year, but it's great. So I want to get this to the table again, and she'll play. If she'll play the game she hates, she doesn't mind this one, mostly because she can run Frodo through everything and win.
Yeah, I'm not the same Lord of the Rings as he is, but I don't mind it. So. Well,
you're gonna make me play this one.
Yes, and this is what I'm gonna make him play, which is Star Trek Fleet Captains. This is Star Trek in a box. This one again takes forever to set up, forever to clean up, but it's an awesome, fun experience when you play it. The ships are really cool, and you really do feel like you're in Star Trek as you're, flipping over, and who knows, you're going into a black hole. Something's boarding your ship. Very much feeling that, but again, just a lot of setup and cleanup time for then what is a long game once you get it set up. So it's one of those that, like to play it more. I'm never going to play it more just because it takes too much. It's an all-day experience because it's a couple hours by the time you set it up, play it, put it back down, and probably eat in 4 hours. So, but we have all the expansions to it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we've played all the expansions, but one day I will have played everything about it.
We just got to remember how to play it, because just like this one, we play it once a year. Key thing for these games is really the setup. Our biggest thing is we want games we can set up and tear down quickly when we're doing games during the normal year in the week. Lighter games. Some of these are pretty heavy. Some of them are table hogs. Some of them take a lot of thought. But honestly, I think all of them, even Champions of Midgard, we'll enjoy it. And it's something we wanted to set a goal for the break, just to make sure we play enough games. We'll play more than these. I guarantee you we'll play more than these.
Oh yeah, we've got games we want to play with the kids or with the family, or games on our wall of shame that need to get played. But we wanted to get back to some tables. Games that, again, we don't normally play because, I don't want to set that up. Now, we really enjoy the game, to set that up. And so now that we have, a couple of weeks where hopefully we should have less work, we're going to try to get some of those to the table.
Thanks.
See you
Talk to
next time.
later.